Our minds are one, linked by the darkness. But only for a moment. I must borrow Sloane's voice to speak my words. Please, heed them well.
Ever since the conclusion to 2022, the Witch Queen campaign, people have always wondered about the origins of the Witness. Is it the winnower? Is it merely an agent of darkness? Let's find out. Let's compare the Witness to the winnower. The Witness is an entity that's formed together by light and dark. They've seen the chaos of light and they've seen the truth of darkness. The Witness is in between the two, or past them. The Witness is an entity who desires structure, meaning, control, and purpose. Their mindset is very single-minded. They've been going after the travelers before the birth of the solar system. The Witness, however, has this volcanic, unyielding anger to the point where if someone slightly steps out of line, the Witness will harshly react. When Aramis failed back in Season of Plunder, the Witness subjugated Aramis to watching her house essentially being destroyed by itself in Xivu Wrath. The Witness turned a lot of the House of Salvation into scorn. Other members of House Salvation were brought under the Wrathborn that's under Xivu Wrath's banner. The Witness is an entity that purely wants to keep their hand firmly on the grasp of control. The winnower, at least from what we got from the unveiling, is an entity that's not so conserved about itself. It doesn't mind if you know about it, it will tell you about itself. On the surface, it's a warm person. It will tell you what's going on, it will tell you why the winnower's there, it will tell you the consequence of the winnower existing, and the winnower will freely tell you that they made you. The winnower and the Witness are two very different people. If you want to compare more than just differences in personality, let's compare them in this way. The Gardener and the Winnower, as stated by the unveiling, came before everything inverse, and the unveiling speaks to a perspective that's outside of everything else. The Gardener and the Winnower was outside the timelines. They created the timelines, which eventually they became a part of the timelines they made. But before they made the timelines, they were in a state that was outside it. Even now, they're in a state that's outside of the timelines, even though they made the timelines and they integrated themselves into the Flower Game. The fact is this: the Witness was formed after its timeline was created. The Traveler, we can say, from the Witness's world, we can say at that point the Traveler first appeared. However, that means that the Witness is contradictory to the Winnower. Unless you're seriously about to tell me the Winnower decided it was a good idea to downgrade itself just to go after the Traveler, which we have no reason to assume there's a link inherently between the Winnower and the Traveler outside of what the Gardener influences. We have no reason to assume the Winnower has a specific purpose toward the Traveler directly. The only association between the Winnower and the Traveler is through the Gardener. The Traveler is a Gardener for the Gardener. That's the link. There's nothing that establishes a link between the Winnower and the Traveler the same way that there's a link between the Witness and the Traveler. So, the Winnower just completely outscales the Witness in every regard possible. So there's no way the Witness is the Winnower. Despite the fact that the Witness was only in the story for a couple years now, they did a lot of really important stuff. So let's start with the fact that the Witness actually made Savathun leave the video game. Pulling up to the solar system after being the cause of Rasputin's death, the Witness waits in the ship for the Traveler to fire the blast, goes through the blast, kills a fire team while going through the blast, and then suppresses the Traveler, all to wait on Callus to get the Veil for the entirety of Lightfall. The Witness uses a race of paracausal zombies as a memory archive. I've been looking for a place to randomly insert an explanation about the paraverse, so I'll do it here. To simplify it, without using scaling jargon, the paraverse is where you put every piece of content the Bungie has the rights to, so select parts of Halo, Marathon, Myth, Destiny, and you put it all in this massive box. This massive box contains the infinite timelines of Destiny and every other cosmology from every other Bungie video game. Again, including Marathon. So, the reason why this matters is because Star Horse created this game show called Dares of Eternity. Dares of Eternity uses the paraverse as ammo for the game show. The catch is that Star Horse is a 9. It might be a horse, and it might be lovable to everyone who knows about Star Horse, but it's still a 9. So that means the Gardener and the Winnower completely transcend Star Horse because he's a 9, because the Gardener and the Winnower completely transcend the 9. The 9 exist on a similar level to the Witness in this regard. I can't tell you if there's one Witness for an infinite multiverse, just like I can't tell you if there's one or more 9 for the infinite multiverse. So what I can tell you is this. Because of the circumstances regarding the 9, based on what we know about the Witness, they're on a similar level of existence to the 9. To keep it simple, the Witness is as fundamental as a creature as the 9 are, who can react to and see fates. The one caveat attached to the Witness at present is simply that it hasn't had time to show the rest of its hacks abilities yet. The final shape hasn't happened in 2024, it's still 2023 at the time of me making the video, so we have simply not seen that much from the Witness. We know the Witness has stasis, because it gave us stasis. If you're really going to tell me Rolk had stasis, you're going to have to also show why Rolk didn't use stasis in Val the Disciple. We know the Witness is the most dangerous character within the story, ignoring the two creators. We know the Witness is the most intelligent character within the story, again, ignoring the two creators. We know the Witness is going to have a form of immortality unique to it, because its disciples and non-disciple followers also had forms of immortality, because they were paracausal. And then Amkara have a form of immortality, which is they're just outright transcendental to death. We don't know the type of immortality the Worm Gods have yet, so take it or leave it with the Worm Gods. So based off the information we have on the Witness, which is equivalent to the amount of water in Death Valley, which is nothing, we can tell the Witness is really strong. They're Destiny's most unique villain, most powerful villain, most dangerous villain, and most intelligent villain. There is no character in Destiny that actually compares to the Witness at present. Simply put, Rasputin's the strongest character we know, and the Witness transcends Rasputin as well as the rest of the universe. This man has the power to drop Cosmic Armor Superman in literally less than 2 seconds. Do not take him lightly. Anyway, my name is Nothing Important here. If you want more stuff like this, please let me know. I already know I'm going to have to do more than just this video on the Witness. We're just going to have to wait until final shape. Otherwise, this is just a preliminary video. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe if you want anything new. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Before you can confront the Witness, you must understand it. The Witness's first victims were once like you, struggling for survival, bolstered by hope, until their hopes became reality. They called it the Gardener, their deity of life. It ushered them into a golden age. For eons they prospered, but their newfound god never spoke to them. It lavished them with gifts, but not with guidance. And though they lived in paradise, they came to crave a greater purpose. They desired meaning, structure, a winnower, to shape the garden. Their scholars discovered that the Gardener shared a connection with another entity among the stars. They called it the Veil, and when they found it, they arrived to claim it. They already knew much about the light, how it could bend the laws of the universe and create life. But they came to realize that it could bring ruin just as easily. The cosmic events it set in motion could wipe out entire civilizations in a heartbeat, without reason. And so they saw the light, not as a source of prosperity, but of unfettered chaos. By studying the Veil, they came to know the darkness. A power that was shaped by thought and consciousness. And in the darkness, they found the means to carve away the chaos of existence, to calcify it into a final shape. Eternal and perfected. They brought the Veil back to the Gardener in an attempt to strengthen their connection. There, they could reshape reality itself. The Gardener would not allow it, and so it fled their world. But they would not be deterred. Having witnessed the truth in the darkness, they used its binding power to merge themselves into the salvation they craved. Thus began the Witness's pursuit, its campaign to impose meaning on a meaningless universe. One that is nearly at